Welcome back to AML Films, and we have one of our OGs, Jessica. A lot of y'all have been asking about Jessica. She's still alive. Jess, what has been going on? Will you give us an update?
It's been a long time. It's been like 3 years since I seen you, I think. But yeah, my family like got all back in my life. I got my little brother back, and he lives right up 2 blocks away from where I live now, so that's good. He's doing good. He got off Percocets and off dope himself, so that was good. But my family is like all mad at me again because I'm down here. So I was doing good for like a year. So, but
You was off drugs for a year?
not like completely, but yeah, I was doing like, you know what I mean? And then I went to the hospital and they put me on that Glenolden and shit and like all that again, and then I was like, you know, just fell right back into this. Because I was at Temple, Maine, so I was right down the street. But yeah.
How long have you been back down here now?
I've been like using like I used to like for a couple of months now, like 2-3 months, yeah.
So what's your situation right now?
I live with some crazy lady. Oh, she's nuts. But no, she's like a really good person. She's just got like, you know, problems like all of us do. But she took me in, so, you know what I mean? And she didn't have to do that, so. But she's very nice, you know what I mean? We know, like, we get along, like, when we argue and stuff, like, we know, like, how to fix it. But then other people get involved, and it's just so irritating, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
Everybody, you know what I mean? It's like 2 people can get along and stuff, just like other people intervene, and then it's just fucked up. So annoying. I hate people.
Yeah, I remember 3 years ago you was pregnant.
My God, yeah, my daughter is so big. I wish I had my phone on me, yo. I would show her. Oh my God, she's so beautiful, yo. It's crazy. I didn't think she would get this big this fast, like, yo. And she talks now. Like she, you know, she had that hole in the roof of her mouth from me fucking using coke, so that got fixed, and she just had problems like pronouncing words. It just sounds like a little weird, like a lisp, kinda.
I think she'll outgrow that as time goes on.
I think she might be autistic. I don't know, because it took her so long to talk and like the way she acts sometimes. But my mom and my grandma are like completely again. Like, oh no, she's fine. She's so smart, and like autistic kids are smart as shit. So you know what I mean? It's just like, because she's doing so good on those scores doesn't mean that she's not autistic. You know what I mean? Because it's hard for them to talk sometimes. And like the lady I live with is autistic. So, you know what I mean? Like I understand like how it is. And I've seen my other friends with autistic kids, like it just sometimes takes them a little longer, you know what I mean? Like to come out of their shell. But yeah, she's so beautiful, yeah.
So you do stay in contact with her?
Yeah, I talk to my mom, like not constantly, but like now she's like mad at me, so I was talking to her every day, but.
So your mom is still taking care of her?
Oh my God, yeah.
That's good.
She's great. She just actually came up here for Thanksgiving, and my little brother got to see her. She calls him Daddy, because he took care of her for 2 years, so yeah, my mom and him like switched back and forth. Because my brother was doing really good, and like, you know, he had the means to take care of her, and my mom kind of didn't at the time. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So Jess, we're gonna do a little throwback for those who just watching this channel for the first time, so that way they can get a little backstory on you, okay?
All right.
Tell us a little bit about you.
I was born in Chester County in Downingtown, and I was raised in King of Prussia, Montgomery County, and then Philadelphia. So my mom like met some guy while I was locked up when I was 13, and then we moved here to Ron and the Boulevard, and then ever since then we've been in Philly. And my mom moved down to Orthodox in Richmond, and then I ended up down here with my ex-boyfriend.
So you didn't grow up with your dad?
No, my dad was in jail for robbing the same bank 3 times, actually. Yeah, he was in Somerset for most of my life. My dad just got out of jail. He actually just had his leg cut off because he was drinking himself to death, actually. He robbed my brother of like $30,000, and that's why my brother ended up on drugs and up here, because he, you know, some shit happened. But yeah, my dad tried to drink himself to death a year and a half ago. He tried to drink himself to death and ended up with, you know, he has diabetes, so they cut his leg off. He let it rot to like gangrene, like worse than what these people out here have. It was disgusting. My brother said it looked like it was charred, like you could just touch it and like it would just fall apart. Like that, yeah, it looked like it was like burnt. It was so disgusting, he said.
Where is he now?
He lives in the same place. He actually had his best friend buy out the mortgage because he wasn't paying the mortgage, so they were going to take the house. So his best friend of like 50 years took it. So he got lucky with that. He's lucky he has good friends.
So why can't you go live with your mother?
Oh, she lives in West Virginia. Oh yeah, hell no. I got like not warrants no more. I got probation and stuff up here. So you know what I mean.
Can't they transfer you on that side?
Oh, it's so hard for Philadelphia to transfer you out. I mean, I tried to get transferred to Montgomery County one time, and no, they don't let you. Sometimes they will in certain cases, I guess, but.
Tell us a little bit about your childhood. What was it like?
Miserable. I'm not even gonna, like, I don't know. I was a miserable kid. It wasn't miserable for everybody. It was just me. I was just miserable. I was a very negative kid. I mean, I had, my mom took care of us and everything, but she was always at work, so, you know what I mean? It was just hard. And I went through a lot of stuff, like my uncle touched me and stuff, so you know what I mean? Like it was just hard. There was a lot of bad stuff, just like kept me resentful.
What are some of your biggest regrets?
Meeting my ex-boyfriend. He actually killed himself 2 years ago, which really fucked me up. But yeah, he got clean and then fucking killed himself. That shit fucked me up. My mom didn't know how to tell me. She told me 3 months after it happened, so I couldn't even like go to the funeral, nothing. I spent 10 years with him, so I don't know.
You don't have nothing that scare you?
Being loved, probably. I'm not even gonna lie.
Being loved?
Yeah, because I just push everybody away.
Why you think you do that?
No. Probably because everything that happened in my childhood, and then my ex-boyfriend was a piece of shit. I still love him though, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's my first boyfriend. My baby dad's a piece of shit. Yeah.
What have you learned from all these experiences that you had in life?
It's not like you can stay away from the bad, because the bad's gonna come to you no matter what, you know? It's just, I don't know, you gotta make the right choices. And that's so hard for some people. This is hard for me.
And how far did you go in school?
12th grade. I graduated.
And what did you do after graduating?
Oh, nothing. I got on drugs. I got on drugs 3 weeks before graduation. I almost didn't graduate. I was trying to drop out.
So what have you been up to? A couple months you've been in Kensington.
Nothing. I've just been doing dumb shit. Doing the same shit. Of course, every fucking day is the same thing. And it's old.
What do you do for work now?
Well, sometimes I can get stuff like, money from my grandma sometimes. But that girl helps me sometimes. I sell on the block that I live, I live on Westmoreland in Kensington. There's a block right around the corner that they let me work on, so. And other stuff,
Yeah. I hear you. Your mental health, what is it like?
I think it just kind of made me numb to everything. Cause, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not like completely miserable, but you know what I mean? It's just not. It's, there's nothing good. I mean, there's good days and stuff, but is that even like good? You know what I mean? So you really gotta think about it.
Do you feel helpless in your addiction?
I think everybody does. And if they say they aren't, you know what I mean, then they're lying, because, I mean, you feel like trapped. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's so hard to get off these drugs. It's so fucking hard. No kids should ever fucking have to see this or go through this. Like, oh my God, I wish the kids like that, do the perks and everything. Like, I was listening to some podcast with Lil Durk or something on it this morning. Some kid was playing it in the house that I was in. I woke up to it, and the guy's like talking, like, and he's like, he spent 20 years, the guy that runs the podcast, in jail and as an adult, 5 years as a juvenile. And he was like, you know what I mean? Like, these boys just get trapped in this life cycle, and like they think that they're, you know, because they see their dads or their uncles or their brothers or whatever doing it, and then, you know, they end up losing them because they get killed. And it's like, or they're in jail and you don't have that no more. Like my dad, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have a father. I didn't know how to like accept love and stuff. That's why I accepted my ex-boyfriend and whatever he did to me, and my baby dad, you know what I mean? It's like I didn't know what was right. Oh my God, he is so cute. You know, he's so cute. Sorry.
It's all right. So Jess, why do you choose to live this life?
Yeah, I don't know, but I do choose it because it's not like it fucking chose me. I guess I chose it. I don't know. I just constantly allowed myself to just settle for less. And, yeah, I mean, I'm like hard-headed and stuff. I don't know. That's a strength. But I've been through so much down here that don't let shit like break me.
So what's a typical day in your life look like now, Jess?
Getting fucking high and doing nothing and wasting my life. That's what it is. It's sad. I wish I never went back to this shit. I wish I never even fucking, I don't know.
Well, it's the last day of the year.
I know. My birthday's in a couple days.
When is your birthday?
The 29th of January. Not a couple days, but yeah. Yeah, my brother keeps trying to push me, you know. He wants me to go into rehab really, really bad. He just wants his sister back, he kept saying, you know. And yeah. I know, I get it.
Your daughter needs you also.
Yeah. I haven't seen her in so long. Like, physically seen her. This shit breaks my heart.
When was the last time you used?
Oh my God. Last night. I'm so sick. I just woke up. If you can't see the bags under my eyes. Yeah. I do not feel good right now. Mm-hmm.
What are your short-term goals now?
To just get through these days, I guess, and go back to the hospital because I had, you know, some things wrong with my legs, the infections. Not as bad as everybody else, but I want to get those fixed up again. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to make sure I don't have like endocarditis again or anything. Because you remember I was in the hospital for a whole year right before I met you when I was 23 or 22. So, you know,
and you
I turned 28.
And you said you was in the hospital recently also?
Mm-hmm, yeah, for my legs. The infections, yeah, they were like really bad. And not like, I say they're really bad because I, you know what I mean, personally, but not like these people like shooting up in them and they look like crocodile skin and ugh. Yeah, I missed a couple times in my legs, and that's the tranquilizer. Actually, the nurses told me that it cuts off the circulation under the skin, so where you shoot up, if it misses, there's that little pocket of the miss, and then under it, the circulation in the veins will just stop completely, and then that's how your legs start getting to the point where you can't walk, and all these people end up in.
What would you like to say to everybody who's been asking about you and are still rooting for you?
Thank you, and you know, I appreciate it because I don't really have a lot of people on my side, so thank you.
I got you. All right, so Jess, I'm gonna leave you with this. I will never tell you recovery is easy. I will never sugarcoat it for you because the truth of the matter is it's hard.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to fight like hell. But the good news is it's totally worth the struggle.
Yeah.
So don't give up on yourself, all right?
Yeah.
And we'll stay connected. So fam, remember, don't be bitter, be better. And we're out there. Peace out.